Presto pressure canner, a safe and economical way to preserve produce, meat, and fish. With limited freezer space, a bountiful harvest can be a challenge. Preserve all that garden goodness with a Presto pressure canner, meat and fish too. The 80-page recipe and instruction book guides you step by step. Constructed of heavy-gauge aluminum, the canner is made to last. Works on electric, gas, and even smooth-top ranges. Pressure canning is the only method recommended safe by the USDA for canning low-acid foods like vegetables, meats, poultry, and seafood. The Presto pressure canner doubles as a boiling water canner for fruits, jams, jellies, pickles, and salsa. Use it as a giant pressure cooker too. The canner is covered by a 12-year limited warranty and is easy to use. Position the canning rack in the canner, add water, and place your prepared jars of food on the rack. Line up the arrows and the cover twists on. Turn on the burner, let the canner vent for a few minutes, and place the regulator on the vent pipe. Allow the pressure gauge to rise to the pressure that's indicated in the recipe and process for the specified time. Designed for easy, confident home pressure canning, it's the smart choice for food preservation. The Presto pressure canner. Available in 16 and 23-quart models. With your Presto Electric Pressure Cooker Plus, you'll discover how fast and easy it is to prepare a wide variety of delicious meals. There are 12 preset cooking programs for the most popular foods, or you can program the cooker yourself. Choose from a variety of cooking methods: pressure cooking, slow cooking, browning, sautéing, even keep warm. You select the desired program and cooking time, and the cooker automatically does the rest. Before using the cooker for the first time, follow the instructions for disassembling the unit found in the cleaning section of the instruction book, and watch the How to Clean video. Become familiar with the various parts and clean the cooker. Be sure to also read the important information for every use section of the instruction book before you begin. You're ready to start cooking. We're going to make the pork chops with red cabbage and apples recipe from the meat and poultry recipes section of the instruction book. Begin by assembling the ingredients. This recipe calls for browning the meat. You can do that in your Presto cooker. First, make sure the removable cooking pot is in place. Next, plug the cooker in. You'll hear one beep and 4 red dashes will appear on the display. Each button contains 2 settings. Press a button once for the top setting, brown in this case, or twice for the bottom setting, sauté, and the corresponding light will go on. Because we want to brown the meat, we'll press the button again so brown is selected, and let the cooker preheat. The left digit in the display will scroll to show the unit is on and heating. Add bacon and fry until crisp. Remove the bacon, leaving the drippings in the pot. Brown the pork chops on both sides. When browning is complete, press the Cancel button once. That enables you to select another cooking function. If the recipe calls for using the cooking rack, you would place it into the pot. Our pork chop recipe does not use the rack. Whisk together water, vinegar, brown sugar, mustard, and caraway seeds in a small bowl and pour into the pot. Return bacon to the cooker and add cabbage, apple, and onion. Put the cover on the cooker body, aligning the Install Remove vertical mark within the mark on the cooker body. Rotate the cover clockwise until it stops. The cooker is completely closed when the locked vertical mark is within the mark on the cooker body. Then, place the quick pressure release valve onto the vent pipe and point the lever to the cook position. On the control panel, press the Meat button once. The indicator light by chop rib will go on, and the default time of 25 minutes will appear on the display. Since our pork chops will cook very quickly, we need to adjust the time to 8 minutes. Press the minus button on the control panel until you reach 8 minutes. Once you have set the food and time, you don't need to do anything else until the pork chops are done. Here's what's happening. The electric pressure cooker begins to heat. As pressure builds, the blue air vent cover lock will slide up. Once the unit reaches pressure, the timer will start to count down. The left digit will continue to scroll. When cooking time is complete, the unit will beep and automatically switch to keep warm mode. Some recipes need the pressure to drop slowly by itself. This one calls for the quick pressure release method. Press the cancel button and move the valve lever to the steam out position. Pressure is completely reduced when the blue air vent cover lock has dropped. If you're not ready to eat, press the keep warm button. The keep warm light will turn on and 4 scrolling dashes will appear on the display, telling you that your Presto cooker is keeping your meal piping hot. When you're ready to serve, remove the cover by slowly rotating it counterclockwise until the Install Remove vertical mark is within the mark on the cooker body. Lift the cover straight up, and while still holding the cover over the cooker, angle it 90 degrees so residual liquid drips into the pot. Place the cover upside down on the counter, serve the food, and enjoy. You'll save time, save money, and cook fantastic.
So I was just making some stock with my Presto pressure cooker, and I just thought I would cut a quick video. I've used this thing for like 2 or 3 years now, and just replaced this gasket here. You can get a replacement of the sealing ring and this gasket. I'm still using the same sealing ring because that hasn't leaked at all. Anyway, this guy's great. You fill it halfway, whatever you're doing, and I'd recommend getting a pressure cooker recipe book. Basically, stuff cooks about 4 times as fast. So if it takes an hour in this thing, it'll take about 15 minutes. And I'm just making stock, veggie stock, and I'll show you once it sets up to speed. The only real thing you need to do is just, you can go pressure release on this side, or pressure over here. You got to keep it on pressure. If it's pressurized and you put it on release, this thing will spew whatever you've got in there, your soup or stock or whatever. So it's set on pressure, and then here it is chugging away. You know, it doesn't make too much noise, but you can sort of tap on this if you want to just rattle the top. This is the pressure release valve, and obviously, like I said, you keep it on pressure over here, the pressure cook. If you need to do some like emergency steam release, you go this way, but your stuff's going to fly out the top. And it just kind of chugs along here. Once it does start actually rattling, making that sound, I usually turn the heat way down, turn the flame way down, just because it just hardly needs any heat down below in order to do your pressure cooking. And then here I'm just depressurizing it, and I just put it in the sink. You can leave it on your stove top and just let it depressurize naturally, but I tend to just put some cool water on here. And it only takes like about 10-15 seconds, and what you're looking for is for this safety lock here to come down. So this safety lock is engaged right now because the pressure has engaged the lock, which is an awesome mechanism. And as the cold water cools this guy off, the safety lock has popped down, which means it's ready to be opened. Just pop it open. I can actually do it one-handed. And you'll see I've got my hot steamy stock in there.
With a generous 8-quart capacity, this pressure cooker is an essential tool for busy and health-conscious cooks, making it possible to serve a variety of healthy meals and side dishes in less time than is required for conventional cooking. The easy lock lid fits on the pan in any direction and can be safely and securely closed with one hand. The pressure indicator shows that the unit is under pressure and prevents the lid from being opened. Cooking under pressure increases the internal temperature beyond that of ordinary cookware to speed up cooking, concentrate flavor, and tenderize ingredients. The pressure adjustment valve allows you to switch between high and low pressure and to manually release pressure after cooking. Use a Viking pressure cooker to make broths, soups, meat, poultry, vegetables, beans, grains, desserts, and more. The Viking pressure cooker.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. If you found the video helpful, please remember to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.